Hi, I'm Sabrina Justison from PrisonCare.org, and I've got a question for you. Why do we feel kind of weird when we drive past a prison? What is that icky feeling all about? And why don't we want to buy a house that's right next to a prison? You really don't see a lot of real estate agents listing the distance to the nearest prison when they're trying to sell a house, right? We would prefer that it was not in our neighborhood, that prison. It's got to be somewhere, but not in our backyard. It's much more comfortable when we take an out of sight, out of mind posture when it comes to prisons. It makes us uncomfortable to think about them. And we don't really have to think about them because we don't have any direct connection to them. Out of sight, out of mind. But what about the people inside the prison? Is it okay to just ignore them, to forget about them? I mean, human beings have innate value, right? And there are a lot of people inside a prison facility. There is something about the prison itself that gives us the heebie-jeebies. Prison looks like a bad place where bad people do bad things. But think about it. Prison is supposed to be a good place. It's supposed to be a place of rehabilitation. It's supposed to be a place that protects society, that does something good for all of us, because it provides for custody and control of people who have proven themselves to be dangerous when they're allowed to just pick their own neighborhood and do what they want. Prison should be kind of like looking at a hospital, right? That's a place where we take bad things and we try to make something better out of them. But we all have this sense that an awful lot of people who are sentenced to prison come out at the time of release worse than they were when they went in. There's a sense that prison does something bad to people, that it's a toxic place. And we even wonder about the people who work in the prison, right? How do they go in there every day without it starting to rub off on them somehow? So for the most part, we just ignore them too. We'd rather not think about it. It's uncomfortable. Well, I'm going to challenge myself and everybody else to get comfortable with being uncomfortable when it comes to prisons. The people inside must not be forgotten. They have value, they have needs, and we can support them. Maybe prisons would stop being these bad places if people on the outside were supporting their rehabilitative efforts on the inside. Maybe if they stopped being forgotten and ignored and were instead connected to the societies around them, to the communities around them, to compassionate people around them. Maybe those toxic environments inside prisons would change. Maybe they would become places where rehabilitation can happen, where people who've been sentenced to serve time in prison come out better on the other side and not worse, where corrections professionals can take pride in their work, can feel good about what they do when they're at work every day, can feel okay about waking up to go in for another shift instead of feeling overwhelmed, beat up, and exhausted. It's time to make a difference. It's time to get rid of that icky feeling when we think about prisons. And the way to do that is to stop ignoring them and to make a connection. If you'd like to learn more about how compassionate people on the outside can make a connection with the people on the inside of a prison, if you'd like to learn about ways to support a positive prison culture, if you'd like to find out ways that you really could make a change in the world, visit PrisonCare.org. You will find PDF resources there that explain how easy it is for compassionate people on the outside to support positive prison culture, because everyone on the inside matters. Thanks for caring.